that. Okay. Good article from the Insider. Once again, this one is available in English. Grand Cru for Putin's daughter: How Kremlin bypasses sanctions to buy luxury wine. But it's not only about wine. Just a little bit more. Just I wanted to just name a few prices here. Basically, they're buying apparently important steel. Russia is importing. Um, in November and December of 2022 alone, right, in 2 months, the company Wine Search, no, the company of Rachkos, whatever, you can read the article. It's basically like a friend of Putin's daughter. They've imported wine alone for 4 million euros. 4 million euros would be enough to install warm toilets in 300 Russian schools. Just so you like realize, right? At least 300 Russian schools don't have warm toilets, and actually, uh, um, oh yeah, so this was just in the 2 months, right? And if the estimations is kind of the same or similar for the whole year, it would have been enough. This money alone would be enough to install at least warm toilets for 2,000 Russian schools where there are still no heated toilets. There are 2,000 Russian schools where there is no heated toilet. When Jordan Peterson or some fucking Jon Bernthals are talking about great Russia, great people, whatnot, right? At least 2,000 Russian schools, and in reality, probably there's even higher number, have no heated toilet. And Russia is obviously the country, certain regions that routinely get like -5, -10, whatever, -20. The prices for the wines that they've imported: 54,000 euros, 54, 70, 47, 41, 35, 30, 27 per one bottle of wine. One bottle of wine costs the same amount of money as basically like a decent flat in actually quite a lot of places in the world. I bet for like $60,000 you could probably buy yourself even some small house or wherever, somewhere in United States as well. Yes, not obviously in giant metropolitan areas, but in some areas I'm pretty sure, and a lot of places probably like in Europe you can do it. You can definitely buy yourself a whole flat or maybe even a house in a lot of places in Belarus and Russia as well for those prices. And all of this is, once again, friend of Putin's daughter just doing fucking business. Same shit is happening with actually like pharma, because yeah, there's like basically monopoly cartels that are created right now. Once again, with the help of like Putin and his like family, basically. So I suggest you to read this article. It's all in English. So yeah, it's a good one. Good read. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm just saying, like, just people just don't understand the level of corruption and just like how much this regime, this man in particular, just don't care about regular people at all. And this is the exact reason. Like, you shouldn't be scared of this person. This person does not want to die. The West just doesn't understand this. This person doesn't want to die. If you want to die, you wouldn't build yourself like a fucking $1 billion mansion, or how, whatever, 700 million. Dvorets Putin, right? Like the palace of Putin's palace, right? Navalny made a giant investigative movie about it. Go watch it as well, by the way. It's an amazing fucking watch, with subtitles, but nonetheless. This man doesn't want to die. He grew up from nowhere. He saw the opportunity. He seized his opportunity, and all he wants to do is stay in power. He got delusional, like he himself predicted. If somebody stays like more than two whatever terms, you can go mad or whatever. He said that in like 2002 or whatever the fuck. There are interviews in the interview. You can search it on YouTube. There are videos of him saying basically that, and he indeed went mad and started wars and all that kind of shit, right? But he doesn't want to die, so he's not like suicidal. So yeah, don't be afraid of him. Send Ukraine all the help they needed, and when the time comes, make sure that the Russia falls apart in many other small regions. Don't let Russia to stay this giant Russia. You can deal with all your nuclear fucking weaponry threats and all of that kind of shit. When Russia will be falling apart, make a deal that Russia gives up all the nuclear, besides I guess like for nuclear power plants and whatnot, and in return, all these regions will get some help, whatever. Do that kind of a deal. Russia should not be staying as big Russia right now. I want to see it collapses. I want to see in my lifetime, in the next couple of years, for its collapse. Okay.